Alright guys, welcome back to the Imaxit YouTube channel. I'm your host JD. If you're new, please do smash that like button, share, and definitely subscribe. And for all of the members of the channel, massive respect for you guys. Keep on sharing the contents far and wide as well. We really do appreciate it. So anyways, we are going to be doing a reaction to the video that we just did, because clearly we had personnels came into the video. Maybe some of them had their underline already made up stories and stuff, so I just come to give my side and clear it up for you, so you can understand it a little bit better if you're in the live stream, because it surprised me that a lot of you guys never even listened to the video full on to understand what I was actually saying, because I was pretty much clear. I was clear. So anyways, the three personnels in the title was Connor Boyce Clarke, Omari Hutchinson, and Lembikisa. All three of those guys still have the age to represent England. All three of those guys has the capability to represent England as well, and those are all factual statements. So when I looked at the list, because for the longest time the running team for two of these players, which is Connor Boyce Clarke and Hutchinson, they are not committed to Jamaica. All right, a lot of persons said it. Notable personnels would be the bigger echelon personnels them in football in Jamaica. They were the ones said it, but because they had their own underlying behavior, why they actually said it. You understand me? And I stood up for the kids and said, no, this is not the way to go, because you have not given us any proof. So now I have gotten the proof that we are waiting on, because that's what persons said they were holding out for. Why can't I not post my proof? I saw Mr. Drayton with a comment said, oh, that is not proof enough. But there were no proof that they turned down any to call up in the first place. So why is it we have to make up stories then? You get me? Yeah, so for me, I will always stick to the facts, because the facts lead you to where it is. So when the time comes, when the guys them said that they are not wanting to play for Jamaica, that is different. All right? Yes, so I will live and die off the reality than people just coming to tell me something. The facts remained. This listing was there. We went through all of the players them, checked them ourselves, checked the quality of the players them, and we believe that all of these players could have still remotely played for England. Lembikisa played for Wolverhampton 2 times. All right, 2 times in high competitive games, and he never looked bad. He came to Jamaica and played for Jamaica against one of the trickiest wingers in the world, and he never looked bad doing it. So you can't tell me that he can't make an under-20 team. It's just facts. All right, and he came here under his own accord and he played, so that's out of the way. U20s, these guys turn up and play. At first, you can't tell me that they're not committed. So that's all I'm going to say. You get me? Yes, I never needed to spell out who I'm talking, because it was very clear. You get me? The problem is, most of those guys, they can come in my comment section and talk, but they don't have the balls to say anything to either their friends or people that they perceive that is in bigger position. I am a person of wanting to see Jamaica being better, and I've always said you have to stand up for something in order for Jamaica to be better, because the bullies in Jamaica is always the one that gets the highest positions them. The ones that may shout loud and act like their chests are bigger than anybody else. Those are the ones that always get the position. So you have to have someone standing up for something that's right, because this is from 1998 and it's going on. And if we don't stop it right now, I think it might just go into 2023. So anytime things like this come up, we have to stand up and tell people that it's absolute bollocks. You get me? And if you don't see the guys in the new competition coming up, it's not because they are not here. They don't want to be here. Check to see if JFF actually put them here. All right, because Hutchinson, check if he actually got a called up the last time, or he explained something to them. All right, yes. So don't just jump to listen to people spewing things. If they can't put the facts there, you don't listen. Period. You don't listen. Period. All right, yes, and I'm going to stand by that always, because I want to see Jamaica being better, and the only way it's going to happen, it's with the better players them. I think we can all agree on that side. All right, we can all agree on that side. So that was what my video was surely based on. nothing else. Let me try and get some of the comments them right for the personals them. We saw a few people in the chat. Then we are going to go through the list and people give me their take. Sheridan, big up yourself. Massive respect. Smash the like button as you come in, share and subscribe. This one is not going to be a long one. Hour is maximum. We don't need 5 hours of videos because that's when we are going to have unnecessary things and say things out of the way because we have to make up stories to say something. All right? Yeah, man. Richie Royal, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Chris Smith, how you doing? Maximum respect. All right? Yo, JD, Damien out of Chicago. Ready for the match June 24th. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Nice. Dr. Gigi, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Massive respect. Then we have Jason Ferran in the house. Massive respect. Thanks for being here. Big up yourself, man. Property for sale. How you doing, man? Hope all is well. Chevan Barsi, big up yourself. Dark Beskar said, love the fact, JD, big up. Yeah, man, we're going to stay on that because we want the guys them come to play. And I don't know why me putting out a video trying to say something good about the guys and people will want to question what I am saying. Oh, that makes sense. The only way you can question something what I'm saying is if you want it to be the opposite way. Or maybe you were one of those that's spreading that narrative then. Simple. Because I've not said anything. It was very clear who I'm talking in the video. It was very clear. And from the other day, it was very clear who I'm talking about. And you know why? You know what the sad thing is? When he said it out of his mouth, everyone still listening and no one challenged him. No one challenged him. And that's how rumors start. Because under my videos, my videos are solely based on my people in my comment section. I don't care about nowhere else or nothing because I don't even watch much videos either. You get me? People come under my videos. I put Hutchinson in like 3 or 4 of the videos them as number 1. And people coming under the videos them telling me, oh, this youth are committed. So why you post him up and oh he should be first. You understand me? So that's why I have to, when I see these things, I have to come to the people and explain to them, no, that's not the case. Don't listen to this man telling you that he's not committed because this man wanted his player to be in the team in space of Hutchinson never took the place. But Hutchinson never get called in the first place because he never needed to be called. He explained the situation and so people need to listen to the stories good. He never needed to be called. He never needed to be called at no point. You get me? So he never turned down nothing because he never needed to be called. Because he explained his situation. Period. You understand me? Yes, so but you still have people running around in Jamaica with it. And in Jamaica football, obviously if you want your player to be good, make your player be good. Coach them and let them deliver. But don't hold the whole Jamaica ransom because of you wanting something. Let we stick on the facts a little bit more, man. All right? Yeah, man, and that's my whole point. I never had anything else. I love the fact that the list came out and they weren't on it because what they would have done now, they would have used this opportunity to stop the whole train of people coming here to play. Believe me, if these guys were on it, believe me, you would have heard the news story that none of the guys don't want to play, and this would have been the opportunity for them to make players stop coming here. You get me? So that's why it's important for me to stick on these things. Don't move. You understand me? Yes. So people don't tell me, nobody tell me under my video, tell me about what it don't prove or what it proves. It proves exactly what I wanted it to prove. All right? Yes. Tennessee, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Wayne Carnegie, how you doing, man? Massive respect. What up, man? Yes, how you doing, man? I am going to come to the rest of the videos, but I had to just do this because the next video was taken out of context when everything was in the video. But for some reason, people just want to spin something even when they heard what I've said. You get me? Yes. And that's how they continue to mash up Jamaica football because their comprehension skills are so terrible. So they bring the wrong news to everybody and cause unnecessary problems. They will play for Jamaica. Of course, I 100% trust and believe in that one. And I will continue to bring the information to you because not anything when people say don't erase after 24 hours. I will always bring the facts for you guys. All right? Yes. I'm waiting to see who makes the Gold Cup squad. But big people, the Gold Cup squad will not be, if you don't see Hutchinson or you don't see Connor Boyce Clarke in it, is not because they are not, they rejected Jamaica. Some of them want to sell that narrative, but that's not the truth. Sometimes they are not selected. The process in JFF is completely different and confusing. You have a lot of old people when they know much things, and they can cause confusion, and sometimes they have their own bias in their own eyes as well, and mix up papers and cause problems, and then selection papers come out, and then people push narrative because that was their underlying belief from day one. You understand me? But the truth is not nowhere near close to what they're saying. Obviously, they need to proclaim that they know things in order to get popularity. Yes, but majority of the time, it's not the truth. And it makes no sense to gain popularity or get what you want on the back of these kids. Because you just might bring down Jamaica. And when Jamaica go down, you're not going to get anything regardless. So you have to defend these players and make sure you stand up for them. And that's what I am doing right here. You get me? I can see the bigger picture, you know. At all times, you know. Alright? Yes. Andrew 55, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Massive respect. Brown Bear said, bless up JD. CB don't want young overseas Jamaican to play. He wants his overhyped and underdeveloped players in the team. I am not going to criticize his players them. But clearly him and the people in high position keep on doing these things. You get me? And it's sad because in order to reach somewhere in life, you don't need to bully your way to the top. You know what you need to do? You need to deliver to the top. So if you're good enough, it will show. You don't need to cancel out other persons in order for your person to be the only option and then brag that your person makes it. No, when you make it out of the pool with everybody, that simply means you're the best and maybe you will go further. But if you keep on canceling out every option, then you might always be there. And that was a situation for Jamaica for the longest time. When they cancel out, they put tree and quota system and all sort of thing, then others have to make the team and then you can overhype your others them. You understand me? Yeah, but if you have everyone vying for the spot, then the selection would come down to it. All right, then, look at what the coach came in, guys. The coach came in. These are all facts. The coach came in and said that, okay, let me give all the locals an opportunity. This is not bashing nobody. We're talking in context here. We're talking in context. And if person ain't educated enough to talk in context, well, I'm very sorry. You can go somewhere else. All right? Because we have to stick on the facts. The coach gave everybody an opportunity. What was the final word of the coach? Nobody couldn't convince the coach. What was the final word of the coach? Somebody please advise me here. What was the final word of the coach? The final word of the coach is he has to go for higher level players. And he's not going to use the players them that all of you guys talk for 3 years on YouTube about. He still comes out and tell you that. That's the man who will pay to put in charge. Come and tell you what he has to do. So you guys can't just realize the facts. What will take us forward is to drop our pride. Our ego is too big. We think we are the best at everything, even when we never even try it. We need to stop that and move on from that style. And believe me, life will be massively better. You get me? And if we are the best at everything, why not just run the competition? Do the competition. And let the competition tell us at the end of the day. If I've put a video out and said, this is my top 5. Please, people, if you disagree with it, put your top 5. Everybody under the video accuse me, oh, this Monday night and that Monday night. I've said that is my top 5. So please go ahead and put your top 5. Context matters, guys. You understand me? Context matters. If you think that this player is better, and then when I ask you, why is this player better? You cannot give me one sensible reason why this player better. None at all. You just want to say that. Well, people that's evaluating the players them, turn up and tell you that the way he's going, because he has his reputation on the line, is to go overseas. So take it up with that person. All right? Because I was saying it a long time, but obviously I don't have the qualification to do so. Well, at least someone that we paid millions of dollars have the qualification to do so, telling you the same thing. Mr. Speed came here telling you the same thing. You get me? So I don't know. We're not just keep on spinning the narrative. You know why? Because you guys never wanted them here in the first place. So you keep on spinning the narrative. So anybody you see question these things, they are personals that never wanted the guys them here and just pretending because they realize it's trendy to say that these guys, oh yeah man, the guys are coming. They are just pretending. I've seen enough of these frauds over the last 3 years. You understand me? Yes. I've seen enough of those, man. They are very good at pretending, man. Bless up Owen. Oh, you're doing? Yes, man. That's why I said I'm going to do the 1 hour because I have an extreme for Nigeria to do and I have to set that up. So I wanted to just come and clear this one up. And clearly, as I've said before, if a person can see me do a 6-minute video and don't understand what I'm saying, why are you going to understand in an hour video? It makes no logical sense. They just don't want to understand. So once I'm done with the shorter version video, I'm not going to explain myself because it was explained by itself already. You understand me? Yes, man. I'm done with explaining myself. Kevin Jones, bless up yourself. Thanks for being here. Massive respect. Dr. Hero, how you doing, man? Great day to JD and we people online. Big up yourself, man. Massive respect. Yeah. Remember, you know, guys, I have not come here and tell you about my money or nothing. As to what some of my subscribers said, because I said I have to be looking at my money, so I can't be on the internet every single day. They are saying that I could be bought. No, I'm just telling you that I have to get my money, so I have to do other things. I can't just do sit down here every day and do 2-hour stream and 4-hour stream. No, I respect you guys for viewing my video. I'm grateful for that. I work hard to get you guys to view my videos, but that's where it stops. I don't want to pressure anybody for no money. People have their own lives, so I have to earn my own money. All right? Yes, and I'm glad doing that. Yes, so don't tell me that I could be bought because I don't want to be bought. I am okay. All right, Jason, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. They know nothing. Nothing. Yes. Wayne Evans, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Patrick said Hutchinson is going to play for Jamaica at some point. Everybody just need to chill and stop talk. The man is just 19 and he got a lot of time on his hands. Yeah, but Fitzpatrick, when others say it, you can go and attempt to say the same thing right there. You get me? Because that's a problem. Others said it and I never saw you popped up and say anything. So when I am coming here saying it, you can't tell me not to say it when I'm in defense of the players. You get me? Yes. But I understand where you're coming from, but I'm just saying make sure you be there to be the security police as well. All right? Brown Bear said higher level, the coach thing there. Simple. You get me? You can't spin anything when a man come here where you pay your money and he said this is the best way to get things done. That's how it's going to be done. It's simple. You get me? Yes. JD, ignore the xenophobics. No wonder our crime rate is #1 in the world. Too much hatred and bitterness. It is very sad, but we can't shy away from it. You know, no more shopping window. The best of the best. We say yes. And with me releasing that video, guys. You know what I wanted people to take from the video. How much players we have to steal from England's grass because they can't fit everybody in it. That's what I thought people would have took from the video, you know. You get me? But their underlying anger and hatred just always can't hide. It's because that's what I thought they would have took from the video. You get me? Yes. He's not going to lose his job for these domestic based players. Good day, you and Stuart. How you doing, man? Yes, man, we are going to always stick on that, and that's why we said we are not going to come here make up stories just because people want me to do live, but I can't come here to make up the story to do a live. If the video is 7 minutes and warranted 7 minutes, I'm not going to do 3 hours. For what reason? You understand me? Yeah, I'm not going to do that. So once we can before game time, we will do it. In the real world, and all of the other countries, that's how it works. People are just on the internet every day. I do live streams. You get me? So I don't see myself doing that. I will do it occasionally when we have the information. I think you guys have to respect what I'm doing. All right? I think that is the perfect way to go forward. Yes. Because anything you pressure too much, it will become just loose. You get me? Yes, and you have to set a standard, and I am setting a standard. So at least you know when you do see me come here, it's something meaningful I'm coming with. I'm not just coming because I like friends and I have to hold a corner with you. And you know, no, I have other things doing. You get me? At first, I made that time for you guys. You get me? Yes, but I've realized that sometimes it's not necessary because it will lead to more problems and more people trying to disrespect you and unnecessary things. They made tough, man, JD, no disrespect. Jeff, I said I understand. Then we have our brother Chevron Pierre, massive respect. Bless up JD, was shouting you yesterday. You were shouting me, so anybody shout me, just leave a text right after. Yes, leave a text right after. That is you, because sometimes me don't know how what happened to my phone. You know the Samsungs. So when like it said, it was updating. I know it's something in the software because obviously I fixed phone over the years. Um, so what happened now? It showed me that we need to update the phone. The battery, before, I'm gonna show you how phones, even sometimes it goes back way, because before they wouldn't let you click on the button and can update it when the battery is low. But now the software update and the phone them should be more upgradable, not at a higher level. And when it looked like it go off when the battery was low, and it looks like it dead halfway, and I had to flash the phone. So majority of the numbers them for people, I don't have it. You understand me? Yes. So that's how I'm working off it. Yeah. But what I've done when people text me back in the WhatsApp and those stuffs, and if it was not stored on my email, because you have email and the SIM card, majority of the phone numbers were saved on like the email or the phone itself. You have phone, email, and SIM card, 3 different options. But it looks like majority of them was saved on the phone itself. So when it wipes, it goes away. But I still had some numbers in the email and some numbers on the SIM card. You get me? Yes. So sometimes we have our problems, but that is okay. So maybe I missed the call because I thought it was somebody else and I didn't want to answer it. But if I knew it was you, I would have answered it. Love argue before listening. Yes, I think so. Nigel said, JD, keep the fire burning. We will, man. We will. I hope one day we can see all local versus all overseas Jamaicans team play a match again. Then we will see the overseas play will come out on top. Yes, Dr. GG, I saw it, but on my phone, I don't have any calling. I plugged out the calling option. I'm not gonna do any calling anymore. I don't think it's needed. Yes, because I'm not gonna do any long version videos. Anytime I'm doing those videos in the future, people have to come on the stream. All right, I don't think it's needed because people can come with their underlying situation and mess up their shows and stuff. And I work too hard assessing my things when I'm doing it. All right, so I prefer to do it that way. So when you come here, it's gonna be a different standard. Period. You get me? Because that's what I was from before, and I'm gonna keep it that. I'm going back to that way. From before. We too bad at times. We are Jamaicans. Okay. Fitzroy said, I agree with everything you said. No problem, man, Fitzroy. I just want people to make sure they give the guys a warm welcome coming in, and that's what I stand for, because I know what will get us forward. But sometimes we ourselves in those positions don't know what will get us forward. One JD, keep doing the work. Massive respect. Honestly, agree on the women's side. On the men's side, Jamaica does have a few English nationals. Yeah, but on the women's side, why it works, what up, man? I know you're American. It works because they don't have the same problems as us. Because you have someone inside. Because people try to do it with the ladies as well, They try to do it with the ladies as well. It's just others never wanted it to happen and stuck in and said, no, this is the way it's going to go. Because I heard others trying to insinuate this same thing going forward, saying that when he's what he said again, because I don't want to say he's lying. I don't want to because I don't remember it properly, but I saw others trying to insinuate the same thing. But the only way he's gonna feel good when they can feel a whole local barn team. I heard him say it out of his own mouth. For the ladies as well. So their intentions were always to do the same thing. But I'm just asking, why is it one Jamaica when we always try to divide the people them? You get me? Why can't us be one of the best Jamaica? You get me? So the best players just damn make the field. You get me? Why it works? It works in 1998 when we pick up the best players put on the field. It works. It works with the ladies 2 times in a row. So why is it you have to come out and make a statement like that? And you see, when the guy made that statement, nobody moves. Nobody moves. And that's why I always know some of these persons' stance. I am telling you, that's why I always knew some of these persons' stance. Because nobody move. Just go back and watch those things and you realize the intention. People, we have to be educated and realize things. We have to wake up and we figure reality out. We have to wake up, alright? Yes, big up yourself, Jamaican Good. Massive respect. Martin Baker said, JD, we respect that. Yeah, man, I understand that. I don't want to live off YouTube, so I have other things to do. You get me? I can't come here do all of those damn long streams anymore. You get me? Yeah, man, have to prioritize other things because me have other bills that is astronomically high. Domestic players are not ready. A few of them will fit in, not all of them. Alright. DNA, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. People go and support DNA. Trey Moon said, laugh out loud. I swear this video was a playback. I was listening while working. No. That simply means I am accurate to the point. I'm saying the same thing that I've said in the video. Alright? But give people the opportunity to respond in the chat. Guys, make sure to smash up the like button. We have what, 100 people here. We are only going to do the 1 hour. That is how the thing goes. When it comes on to footballing thing, which we pride ourselves on, then we can, me and Marlon can come here, or me and other persons. I will bring back people from United States, 80, everywhere come talk football here. That's what my channel going back to where it was at first. All right. Yes, we are going to bring it back here. All right. Bless up Hush Puppy. Damario said, what a guan, my thin skin friend. Big up yourself. I God, I've around 1 year I said that no, you know. Hush Puppy said he's late. No. When I just came on YouTube, I heard that the young players don't want to come to JA. Now we are getting young talents and now this commitment. Thank you very much. That's why I'm saying, Martin, you have to always follow these things and then you know the truth. At first they bring every time the age triple down, and I kept telling people no, that's not the case. If you're not informed, other countries are bringing in young players. Don't tell me that they don't want to come and then now they came here and they are here. You get me? So why are we keep on moving the goalposts every single time? You know why? Because it's we that is the actual problem. We are the problem. It's not the other side. We are the problems. You know? Yes. Big up JD and everyone in the chat. Massive respect, Lord, for a reason for the super chat. Yeah, man. All is great, bossy. All right. DNA said, big up. Dr. Gigi said, I know those players are committed. Yeah, man. They are committed, and I'm not gonna entertain nothing else. What a go on, Rico? How you doing, man? Yeah, man. We're great, man. We're great. Martin said, Grimy go. Grimmy go for all the domestic players need to improve international level. We need the help, but we don't even need the help. They are part of us. They are one of us. Simple. So you don't need any help. They are Jamaicans. So even if you listen to my video yesterday, what I've said, what I've clearly said is, if it was up to me, you wouldn't be talking about any 15-year plan. It would have always been the best players, period. It wouldn't be any 15-year plan at no point. It would have been just the best players, period. All right? Yes. So that was always my take. You get me? But I am saying, because people will not give up on this segregation, I would put a 15-year plan then. So for now, we have to rely on these outlets for the 15-year, and then now the JFF can get going and the academies can get going to set a platform that these guys can truly compete. That was my overall situation. All right, that was always my overall situation. Yeah, so let me take the rest of the comments then. Bless up, everyone. Bless up. All right. Still not none Reese. We are gonna do that as well. Keep it away for true JD. Too much drama. Yeah, man. That's done with, man. We're done. Our education with the pan and football. We're doing. That's what we came in the category doing, and we are not going to do anything more. We are gonna do exactly that. You get me? We have vibes talking football. We will stay like that. That's the best you're going to get. If you don't like that, you can unsubscribe from now because it's not going to go back to those unnecessary stupid things. Marlon, big up yourself. How you doing, man? Massive respect. Thanks for being here. JD, you think more young talents are also coming? Because they also see the big chance of Jamaica making it to the World Cup? Yes, I think they are doing it. They are doing it because obviously they would like to play in a World Cup, and they might see that England's chance is not as their chances for England is not as big. You understand me? Yes, that is true. That is definitely true. But I think they genuinely like here as well, you know. Are they fascinated about the situation because their family lineage and stuff? You get me? Yes. So for me, I wouldn't even ride too hard on what is the reason why they are choosing us. You understand me? Yes, because some of us playing for Jamaica, and now we're doing playing for Jamaica is for the check. You get me? Because the last time the person that stick up Jamaica was all Jamaicans for the check. You understand me? So I would not even go into certain things. You get me? That's just coming from me, to be honest. That's just coming from me. What I do believe. You get me? Muta White says Don's culture has taken over them back at the class. Well, we are still at the front of the class, you know. Any news on Roberts? No, not as yet. What if we were supposed to start a West Indies football? Then the team would be crazy. Maybe. Football conversation is the best. No need for the foolishness. All right. So I'm glad that you guys are happy with it. Then. So then in the comment section when I do put out the shorter version video, then Jason, you should be the football conversation security guard. I'm bad at the man and we are bad me up. And I say, I have to come do streams. Like, them believe them have to come do streams and just talk and nothing. You understand me? So Jason, from today, Jason is the football conversation security guard. The US MNT 20 Rasta drop yesterday, and big missed Paxton Aronson, the guy who scored every goal in the he never Diego Luna never scored every goal, but he scored a lot of goals though. Yes, I understand. I was just asking because this is a big opportunity. Yeah man, and I think this is a way to open up the remember, you know, I've talked to people, I've talked to players as well too. Yes. And the way they have learned about Jamaica is through the other kids them. You get me? So more kids coming here, it's just getting better and better for Jamaica. You understand me? It's just getting better and better. Period. You know, it's nothing else. It's just getting better and better. Yeah. To be honest, so the more of them come, Umzo, it's just information passing on. Oh, you can play for Jamaica? Yeah, man, you can go there, man, because England only can fit 60 of those players, 20 of those players, 5 of those players. You understand me? So if that don't work, you can go to Jamaica, man, and play for Jamaica as well. They have the strong possibility because the Concacaf region ain't as strong as European region. So even though you don't have the possibility of winning the World Cup because England don't have they have the possibility of winning the World Cup, but they ain't that all the best team, to be honest. So Jamaica, if we can get there, we can even catch up Jamaica to England level if all of us go there. You understand me? They are having those conversations. I'm not asking you, I'm telling you, because these are things that I know for a fact. You get me? So these guys are having Jamaica in the high regards to say that they want Jamaica to compete. But the problem is what I don't want to seep out is that some of these guys don't even want them. You understand me? So that's what I've always tried to protect. But I don't have to come here and spell it out. It's just me trying to protect that to make sure Jamaica get these players because I know what's needed to go forward. You understand me? Yes. Right, JD. We are here to drink milk, not count cows. 100%. Just not dead with laugh. Yeah, man. Shellan Brooke said, good morning, JD. Love your show. Need more people like you. Well, I'm trying my best, you know. And I try to I don't spell out everything because I sometimes it's in confidential moments people say certain things. You get me? So I can't come here and say it. You get me? So I'm just trying to say people that will protect what we have is an asset we have. These guys are talented. You get me? And they are the real deal. So we go crazy over whisper them. Well, I can tell you that Jamaica have around 65 more whispers. But the problem is, if not better than whisper. And all 65 as well too. At this point might be better than whisper. As young kids in the same age group. But the problem is we have to go and get them. And we have to get familiar with them. Because they are youths and they would want to be loved just the same. You understand me? Yes. So if they are going to change here, we have to show them that yes, we have a path for you. You get me? We have to do everything that makes them comfortable. We can't pay them, you know. Clearly because we don't have no money to pay them. We rely on 5 million US every 5 years for run a football program in Jamaica. And the majority of other countries, but other countries have higher sponsors than Jamaica, so they could have higher purses than Jamaica. But it's a fact. It's not me making up stories. We run a football program of 5 million US dollars every 4 years or 4.5 years. You understand me? These guys, some of them wages are close to close to some even 2 million and 3 million. So and they are literally 20 years old. That's the talents that we have to come here. So don't tell them to drop to our standard. No, rise to their standard, not on pain because they don't want our money. But at least the respect and the mutual understanding. If they say something, they are bigger ballers. They are bigger ballers. They have higher levels. So you have to just reach their levels. You get me? So spending our time educate ourselves on the levels that's required to facilitate these guys. That's what we need to spend our time on. Rather than trying to bring them down to our level. And if they don't come down to our level, then we eat them. And say them are going and better than we. We have this ego. And that is our killing factor. That is our killing part. That is what's killing us. Period, man. We need to just stop it, man. The man am a big baller. So if the man have things to do, because if you're a big baller, more things is on the table. You get me? More competition, more places that you have to go for your future is on the table. So they're not gonna always can turn up. You get me? For Trinidad and Tobago in an outside FIFA window because their requirements might be higher and they can't make it. And some other things that's for their career might be out there on the table and they have to go out and take it. Am I lying, guys? Am I lying? So this commitment thing needs to dead. It's just people that have some underlying bad mind behavior in their hearts. They always find this commitment thing to come up. It has been 3 years I'm here, I'm covering it. And some way or shape, the commitment issue always come up. It always find a way to seep in. And then I started to read letters from around 10 years back. And it's like 10 years. It usually be in a newspaper about the commitment issue. People in power in Jamaica's football, they are talking about commitment issue. Oh, some of them man don't want to come for this tournament and come for that tournament. And most of them never even know that some of these guys can't even leave their clubs on certain time because they seek to want to answer, but not seek the knowledge to be informed. You understand me? It's becoming more of a trend thing for people to be educated, and some of them can't come through certain windows. You get me? Yes. So that's what we have to work on. Hell no. Welcome. Brandon, he got his passport. Okay, that's good. Wishing Ramsey, Scarlett, Jebison, Samuel all the best on their journey at Under-20 World Cup. And remember, guys, Under-20 World Cup still not even say these guys are going to always be playing for England. All right, they could still switch because it's Under-20. You have to get 3 caps being Under-20 in order to be cap tied to the country. You get me? So you have to still know that. So even if they play one time for England and they're 18 or 19, it still don't mean they are not committed for Jamaica. Maybe that's what their understanding level is at, and we can still go there and convince them in the time just the same if it's required. You get me? We are too quick to say certain words. You get me? Yes, and you have so much underlying things behind it. All right? Yes. So we are what? 20 minutes away from the hour. Smash the like button, people. Subscribe to the channel. We are what? 40 away from 5,000. Let me see if we can aim to 6,000 before next 2 months or so. So just keep on smashing the subscription button, share and subscribe, because we're going to make sure we're always on point when we're talking to you people. Always. We're going to always try that. You get me? Yes, it might not be the same as before, but believe me, we are going to always be having the energetic side, so you're going to always love it. I'm not asking you, I'm telling you. World Cup 2026, Jamaica will be playing 3 already in Mexico, Canada, and United States. Okay. Big up Sean Base. How you doing, man? Massive respect. Yeah, man. Massive respect. Yes. I like the football. You like the football you saw from the new coach so far, or would you like to see something different? All right, so that was the next thing. That was the next thing as well. When people jump to say that the football was bad, I still think the coach is recruiting to get his players to play his style. You get me? So I don't even think we really saw his style as yet, or the combination of the style that he's going to use. Because he said out of his own mouth, he's not going to come here and play his style. What he's going to do, he's going to learn the culture and find the players there, and then make a mixture between his style and what is there to offer. So I think what he did is use what he had to offer, what's on show at that time. What's on show at that time, that's what he used. So I think he's going to change his system a lot of times along the way. A lot of times. I strongly believe so, Umzo. So I would not jump to say report on his style now, Umzo. Let me give him until the end of the Gold Cup. Then I do hear if he's recruiting more players, like if he's going out there to recruit more players. I'm just trying to show you how I do think. Then I would know that he's not satisfied with the end goal that he has. You get me? So once we hear that, okay, Damar Gradem coming in and Reece Nelson coming in, and they are going to be on board, but I still see him out there looking for other players, I would say, all right, then he's not satisfied with his full style as yet. You get me? So that's why he's going to go there for those pieces. Oh, you get me? So we are not in the back room, and we don't act like we're in the back room and we know everything what the coach thinking. So we have to go off his actions, because his actions alone can tell. You can't say something and then do something completely different, you know? So I think that will tell, and that I think that is much fair. Then we have Earl Banjo. Big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Yes. Suriname in the building. Hope all is well with you and the family. Yes. So for me, even Suriname, I had a list with 7 new players from Suriname. Majority of them from market value 350,000 to or upwards of 6 million. That's majority of our players, our top rated players in our team now. You understand me? And they are still adding pieces. Obviously, it's going to take a time for them to flick just the same. You get me? But I'm just trying to show you why we have to be more accepting of these players. So what you're going to tell me that Suriname bringing in players that market value 4 million, they're playing in Champions League, they're playing here, and they had players playing in the Champions League before, and they had players coming from the Championship, they had players coming from the Premier League, and then adding more. And what we are trying to do, we are trying to figure a way out to fit our players from the local parts in it. No, I think we need to figure reality out, because what we need to do is to gauge our local players and how they do in the Caribbean tournaments. And we saw the last time what they did in that, and it was not the best. We have to be honest to ourselves. You get me? And when you look at 80 team, a few players on Violet AC was from 80, yes. And people pointed out that you have few from other countries, no problem. Most of those players can't make the 80 national team. But they dealt with players that are national players for our team very easily. Most of the Canadians from the Canada team Pacific FC that gave Waterhouse 6, they can't make the Canadian team. Some of them come from different countries, that is true. But I'm just trying to show you that every time we look at the reality, it does not match up. So why we keep on trying to force something that does not match up? Yeah, but my answer was in context, Mr. Dre. So please listen properly. Bless up. Thanks for being here. Yeah. So we have to go with reality. If the reality matches something else, we can't keep on forcing something else because of our ego. So our ego is fighting reality. That's what I've gotten for the last 3 years I'm here. Because I remember I'm not in any talk room and I don't get preferential information or nothing. And I am always on point. So it tells you what I'm seeing is just the reality. When I came here and told you that, listen to me, man. Anybody that's knowing football, Damian Lowe is not half as good as Pete and Pinnock. And it's just the truth. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm just going off what I've seen. And I showed to people that's having highest badges, played football, and they're saying, no, this guy's a top level baller. I have never really come to that conclusion by myself. I had the luxury to ask more educated people than myself on Pinnock, and they said, no man, this guy is positioning awareness is top notch. His length is top notch, and the way he tackles is very good. And he doesn't tackle much because his positional awareness is so top-notch, he can intercept more than tackling. This guy is Jamaica have something big on their hands. And when I came here to tell people saying, oh, I'm tired, leave me alone. Eda State are the biggest thing. No, Eda State is a good baller. But I'm just identifying it to you, and I never tried to do any comparison. I just was identifying to you what we have. You know, because I've checked with personnel and got that information. So I just tried to identify it and let you know that we are definitely getting some good pieces. And look at Ethan Pinnock now. Ethan Pinnock has stats that Van Dijk don't achieve in the Premier League. Van Dijk, which is the best defender. Ethan Pinnock does something that nobody in the Premier League did for the entire season, which is stop Erling Haaland in the entire season. And these are all factual statements. You go type it in, Ethan Pinnock, Erling Haaland, and you read it for yourself. The guy is doing something that is ridiculous. And then now I heard people talking about him. You know why? Because it's the end product. So what that shows me, you guys are not taking the time to research things because you only see the end product. And maybe that is a part of our failures in our Jamaican football because we are only looking for the flashy things them. We are not trying to educate on ourselves and knowing how to look for the diamonds in the rough. You understand me? Yes. So look at all the players that I've talked about. I talked about Casey Palmer, how good Casey Palmer is. Ethan Pinnock, Mikel Antonio being captain Jamaica. Amari Bell. When I told people that Amari Bell is better than Taxi, people said I'm mad. You get me? So look at all of those players that I've talked about. They are the players that we are here kicking off on. We are kicking off, beating the chops on those players. No. And I told you 3 years ago about those players. So what if we had believed and started our recruitment process the right way from that time? Imagine where we would have been now. So that means we need a talent identifier and we need it ASAP. Fear answer. Big of yourself. Brown Bear said, JD, I believe if this coach gets his way, the quarterfinals in the World Cup is possible. I wouldn't jump to the quarterfinals in the World Cup as yet. I would say making it to the World Cup would be a real challenge, real reality, and also winning games in the World Cup would have been a reality, and content to come out of the group might be possible. You know, yes. Isn't the coach in England recruiting? Yeah, but I answer the question in context. All right, big up yourself, Anthony Mack. How you doing, man? Massive respect. Any players on the squad right now that you think the Gold Cup might be the last chance for them to showcase themselves? I think one player that's keep on not really producing, to be honest, in certain moments. I could remember Canada, Javian Brown, Odekebo, that's his name. Turn him inside out. deal with him very bad. Mexico, he got dealt with very bad. A lot of games he dealt with very bad. But he's still young and he's doing well for his club. So you keep on learning. But maybe the position and the players that we have, as in Latibodir and a rapid rise in Lembikisa, it might be a challenge for him. You know, so maybe that's one of the players them. And in centre back position, if we get quality centre backs, it will rival positions as well. That is true. Pinnock would be in England squad. Yes, I think so. JD, full time Jamaica adopt a standardized approach to ranking domestic players against the other players in the world. Eye test is subject to what a person has seen and the honesty of their assessment. That is true, Everton. Yeah, that is true. That's why we say we need a talent identifier. So we want somebody that does not have no tie to Jamaica and just looking at talents, and he has the level of understanding right across the world. You get me? Yes. So I agree with what you're saying. You know? Yes. Real JD, over 2 years ago, you said Bell was better than Taxi and Casey Palmer should be in the team. Yes, I told them that, but they seems to never want to. Yeah, so that's how it's going, Big Boss. So we need a talent identifier, and we need to start loving football, you know, and stop loving the eater food mentality. Because I've listened, you know, and even Carvel Stewart and those guys. I'm saying, why is it they are always coming out and talking about what we are gonna do for the local guys them, and where we are gonna this and where we are gonna that. All right, let we talk a little bit. We have 10 minutes to talk. Let we talk about local guys them now. What the local guys them have right now? They're playing in the JPL. Yes, that is true. No problem, because they're not even talking about the local guys them that leave the country, you know. Which those are the local guys we should have been focusing on, you know. They're talking about the mans them in the actual Jamaica. So what they're trying, so you realize what's going on. So the reason why we should not take these guys, because England don't want them, and because it a sabotage our local guys them. Listen to those two things. So what happened to Cephas them we left gone overseas? What happened to Tyreek Jimenez them that left gone overseas? What happened to all of those guys that left gone overseas? They don't matter anymore. You know why? The one common denominator right there, it is money. The guys them that gone overseas has money. They are getting enough pay, so they don't care about them, and they are out of their ranks, so they can't get any additional money off them. They can't get any additional money off them. If these guys make the national team, they get money off making the national team. That's one. So if they're getting 50,000 off the JPL, they're going to get at least 500,000 when it comes off to the evaluation of 200, 300 US dollars. It might go to 600,000, 700,000, 800,000. So people need to realize, so it's not we sell eating and no local players. I kind of know what the problem is. Obviously, I want people to eat the food, but I want Jamaica first. You know why? Because if we make a World Cup and we get $9 million, it will go back into the infrastructure of Jamaica. It will help the actual Jamaicans that's to come. So they will be developed from earlier, because we said its development is our problem. No, our problem is greed. So the current people in football, our problem is greed. Because if you can't see that what the best chance we have with these guys is to actually fix the future. No, so we are giving up the future to have a continuous money up in circle. That's what we are doing. You don't guys, just look at it. That's exactly what they are doing. Because they are telling you how much of their players need to make the team. So it's always money. Always money, guys. And you know, so I want these guys to just figure out that we have something good on our hands. We take our time up every day coming here to talk on football, research, get to people, talk to people. Clearly you guys saw that I could have done way more other locations and do a billion more views. I chose to come here and try to give back what I've learned to Jamaica. You understand me? Yes. But come on, sometimes the man them come like is the more, because I heard people text me, you guys act like you don't want all of the man them from foreign in the team. So I said, if that's what take us to the winning level, if that's what take us to the winning level, yes, I want all of the guys from foreign in the team. So and then I ask him back, say, so what you want in the team? Him couldn't answer. So I just deleted him number out of my phone. Because he saying to me that I am acting like I want all of the man them in the team. All of the overseas man them in the team. But him couldn't tell me what he wants. Because clearly on a Jamaica him want to win, you know. Him never come to me at that conversation. Him come to me like, oh, I am just for overseas only. But me talk about Tariq Jimenez, me talk about Cephas, me talk about Liam Bailey, Shamar Nicholson, everybody else, Blake, Damian Lowe, me talk about everybody. And me, so Corey Burke should get a call. Because what Corey Burke will offer in that system, what the coach is playing, might be even more effective than Liam Bailey. And I promise you, when Corey Burke come on the field, everybody said to me, say, wow, JD, you know what you talk about? Because Corey Burke look like he made an offer more than Liam Bailey in it. Because of the system that the coach playing at the time. You understand me? So, I don't know where this belief of me only wanting foreign players when I'm here advocating for Jamaican born players. It's just the best players for the situation, and I'm just coming from a footballing standpoint because I don't have any outline agenda. I don't have any player from foreign that I want to make the team or nothing. Alright guys, so I'm just an honest person. If I see something, I'm going to come and tell you, and it doesn't matter. But the problem is, a lot of those people that I saw is the overseas players them. Because I kind of know what is required, you know. God, how you doing, man? Massive respect, man. Yeah, man. And look at this. The last point, what I'm saying. When we keep on doing these things, guys, what we do is put the pressure on the coach. We'll put the pressure on the coach because now people gonna start hate the coach if the coach come out with a listing and every Jamaican gonna see all of the foreign man them upon it. Because true, we know what try to build a divide with people accepting the foreign man them. So we have to know our power. We have to know our power. Please, so just educate the people, guys. That's all I'm begging. Just educate the people, That's all I'm actually begging. You get me? Yes. So, guys, massive respect. All of the man that come in. Thanks very much, Mr. Dre. Massive respect. Marlon Nelson Guard, Chris Smith, Travis Pessoa, J. Ross, XY, Z, big up yourself, Jason Guna, the football commitment police. Jason Guna, evaluator as well. So we put on evaluator. Him even change him name. What up, man from America? Damian Bailey, massive respect, and all the other guys, Everton, everybody that I missed out, massive respect. Please do smash the like button, share, and subscribe. We only can give you what we get. Alright? Yes, so take care and see you the next time. I rob you guys 4 minutes of the 1 hour, but I will catch you up back. Alright? Yeah, man. Big up and take care.